Iowans joined the country today in celebrating the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. Local 5's Nora J.S. Reichart was there for a festivity with a historical connection to the civil rights leader. Nora, tell us about that.
Stephanie, I got to spend the day with congregation members at Hope+Elim Church in Des Moines as they hosted a special worship session in Dr. King's memory. And it's a place that King himself was no stranger to. There wasn't an empty pew in Hope+Elim for the service, bringing together worshipers to remember Dr. King with a message that pastors say is just as relevant in Des Moines as it was in Birmingham.
The legacy of Dr. King, following in the footsteps of Christ, is powerful, and there's things that can bring us together, and we want to be about that in the city.
And Hope+Elim has a special connection to MLK. 64 years ago, he spoke on the very same stage that today hosted pastors, choirs, and even dancers.
Being here and being not only in our community but in the building, I think it's important that we come to this very same place and remember just all that he spoke about, but also all that he stood for.
The congregation had a special guest joining them for the celebration, former Chicago Bears player Sam Acho. He shared the impact that MLK's work had on his own life and values, such as when he and fellow athletes joined Chicago youth and police officers to listen to their worries after the murder of George Floyd.
We heard young black girls, 14, 15-year-old girls, say to the police officers, "How come when I watch TV, only people who look like me are the ones getting shot?"
It's now been more than 50 years since Dr. King was killed, and Americans have been celebrating the holiday named after him for almost 40. But the battles he fought during his life still aren't over with just yet.
It's got to go beyond one day of year. Instead of just a celebration, it's a lifestyle. It's how we walk out this message to honor Dr. King's legacy.
Aside from just sharing in today's worship, congregation members also gathered food donations. Those will be given out to local pantries.